What's up, everybody? Justin here to do my WWE Raw after the Royal Rumble 2017 review. Gonna read my Twitter poll. If I don't sound that awake, it's because I'm not. I'm pretty damn tired out. And I don't think Raw was that damn good at all. Except for Samoa Joe appearing. Rate tonight's Raw after the Rumble. I put as an option Samoa Joe's debut because I thought it was an A+. So 13% gave it a B. 79% voted that Joe's debut was an A+. 0% voted it was a C. And 8% voted it was a D-. The entire show, I would grade it. Other than Brock Lesnar appearing, and yes, we had a Universal title match, but it was pointless because it ended in a DQ. I didn't like that. I hated that. So, the entire show, Brock appearing, Heyman going off on a promo. The entire show, I graded I don't know, I'd give it a D-. I didn't enjoy the show, except for Samoa Joe debuting. I enjoyed that. So here we go with my review. Up first, we had Kevin Owens and Jericho kick off Monday Night Raw. Owens was screaming in his promo, screaming he's still Universal Champion. Then Braun Strowman comes out. Braun Strowman says he wants a title shot tonight because you, Kevin Owens, promised me you would give me a title shot. And Owens goes, I don't know what you're talking about. So then basically, Kevin Owens says, you're not getting a title shot. And Braun Strowman says, I have proof. I have proof. And then there's video of Braun being told by Kevin Owens, you will get a title shot in the future. So Braun wants his title shot tonight. Out comes GM Mick Foley. Mick Foley makes a match for Braun and Kevin Owens for the Universal title match tonight on Raw. And it should have been no DQ, but it wasn't. And I hated the DQ finish. So the first match of the night was Chris Jericho in a non-title match. Not defending because there's not a title. Jericho against Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn wins. They had a decent match. Sami Zayn wins. So it was good to see Sami get a victory on Raw for once because he doesn't win that much. So now Stephanie's backstage with Kevin Owens. Stephanie backstage with Kevin Owens, and Kevin is bitching and crying and moaning about do something, Stephanie. I shouldn't have to compete in a title match tonight because of last night I went through hell. And Stephanie says, I agree. And I'll talk to Mick Foley about canceling your Universal title match. That was stupid. Why on earth would she cancel a match that the GM booked? That doesn't make sense to me. And Stephanie, I don't know, Stephanie and Mick Foley, I love Mick Foley, but I'm over them as on screen together. It's not working out. It's just not working out. I'm sick of seeing them together and arguing all the time and fighting over the control for Raw. Now we have a cruiserweight match. The first cruiserweight match of the night was Tony Nese against Mustafa Ali. I think his first name is Mustafa. Ali, great talent. Tony Nese, even a better talent. Tony Nese that guy's awesome. Tony Nese wins. And then after the match, Austin Aries tried to interview him. And Tony Nese says, I don't have to answer to you or any of my critics. And he just walked off. Now, Seth Rollins, a face-off with Seth Rollins and... Or maybe this was after... No, I don't think it was after the mixed tag. Seth Rollins and Stephanie McMahon face off to confront each other. Stephanie says, I don't have to answer you or anybody. And then Rollins tried to bait her and says, in the beginning, he says, disappointment, like you do to your husband every night. Disappoint him. That was a damn funny line. Then Seth shows up. He says, I'll show up at the WWE corporate office in New York. Well, they're not in New York. It's in Connecticut. I believe it's in Stamford. But whatever. Who cares? New York, Connecticut, they're near each other. And then Seth says, I'll show up at your door. And one of your little kids will answer the door. He goes, I don't care. I'll show up at your door to get Triple H. He goes, I'm not leaving. I'm not going anywhere until I get Triple H, until I get my hands on him. And then he keeps calling Triple H a coward, that he's hiding behind Stephanie, and Stephanie is the man in the relationship, and stuff like that. So then Stephanie gets pissed. At the end of it, she goes, I lied. Triple H is coming. And the crowd pops, and then the segment's over. Up next, we had a six-person mixed tag match. Cesaro and Sheamus, the former champions, with Bayley as their partner, going up against Luke Gallows, Carl Anderson, the new tag champs, with Charlotte as their partner. Bayley gets the win and pinfall on Charlotte again on a Raw. She gets a victory, but nobody can beat Charlotte on pay-per-view, so it doesn't even matter. So Bayley, Cesaro, and Sheamus win. Up next, we had a Neville promo. Neville promo. The king of the cruiserweights, the new cruiserweight champion, Neville, cutting a promo, putting down the crowd, and then Rich Swann comes out, confronts him, and then a fight breaks out. They start brawling. It was good stuff. Back to another backstage segment. Jericho and Kevin Owens backstage, and Kevin Owens is crying, bitching again to Jericho. You gotta help me. You gotta really help me. And then Jericho goes, you didn't help me in my match with Sami Zayn. Where were you? And Kevin Owens goes, begging him, you gotta help me tonight. And Jericho goes, I can't help you. I'm the 61-minute man, because he was in the Rumble, I believe, for 61 minutes, I think. Or probably 61 minutes, because Jericho was number 2 in the last night's Rumble. So now the Universal title match. Kevin Owens defending against Braun Strowman. In the beginning of it, Braun makes his entrance, goes over to the announcer's table near the stage, grabs Jericho while the announcers run away, and that was damn funny. And Braun grabs Jericho by the throat, choke slams him through the announcer's table on the stage. That was good stuff. And then Braun is going to the ring. Kevin Owens looks scared to death because Jericho has been, his BFF, has been taken out of the match. So Braun Strowman, most of the match, he was destroying Kevin Owens. Braun was destroying Kevin Owens, and then Kevin Owens made a little bit of a comeback, but it didn't matter because what happened? I knew it was going to happen. I knew it was going to happen. That's why I put out a Twitter poll and put down as one of the options to vote for, is Reigns going to interfere and it will be a DQ? Guess what happened? Everybody saw it coming because of what happened at the Rumble with Braun interfering, screwing Reigns over. So guess what? Roman Reigns had to interfere tonight and cost Braun Strowman the title match. Disqualification. I'm so sick of disqualifications in title matches. It's really pointless and ridiculous. But Raw is the king of DQs. They love doing DQs in their main events. So Reigns gets Braun DQ'd. The match is over. Kevin Owens retains, still Universal Champion. So now we have Brock Lesnar backstage of a car coming. Everybody thought it was Triple H. It was not. It was Brock Lesnar getting out of a car. Maybe it was a limo. I don't remember. Brock getting out of a car with Paul Heyman. They are walking backstage. They both look pissed. And they're headed to the ring. So the Beast, Brock Lesnar, and Paul Heyman go to the ring. Heyman cuts a pretty long promo. And it was pretty damn funny because Heyman started cutting promo talking about everything. He says, yes, The Undertaker was undefeated at WrestleMania, yeah, but then Brock Lesnar defeated him and the undefeated streak. So that is a damn funny, good promo from Paul Heyman, the king of promos. Bringing up everything and then saying, yeah, but then this happened. Yeah, but then this happened. And then Paul Heyman challenges Goldberg to a WrestleMania match to face Brock. Yeah, but at WrestleMania 20, we saw Brock Goldberg already. And it was an awful match. I just hope WrestleMania 33 is better than their WrestleMania 20 match. And I don't think it'll be 10-15 minutes. It'll probably go under 15 minutes. So, yeah, but as I said, Goldberg versus Brock at WrestleMania, it's confirmed already. It's been confirmed probably since November. Yeah, but we already saw them at WrestleMania 20. Hopefully this time will be a better match than WrestleMania 20 because they stunk up Madison Square Garden and that match was shit. So next, after Brock appeared with Paul Heyman, we have a women's match. Sasha Banks taking on Nia Jax again. I'm sick of this feud. They've been feuding for like 2 months. Are they going to feud 2 more months into WrestleMania? No, but we don't need to see Nia squashing Sasha for 2 more months on TV. I'm sick of it. I feel really bad for Sasha. She lost the title because I guess Vince doesn't like her. Vince has something against her just because she didn't break the table in the Hell in a Cell match, which is ridiculous. That wasn't her fault. That she was thrown up against the table and it wouldn't break. Table wasn't even set up the right way up against the corner in the cell. So, I don't know. I feel Sasha's being buried. I mean, she could face Nia Jax 2-3 more times and she'll probably lose. It's pathetic. Nia Jax wins. Then after the match, she grabs Sasha's knee, puts her in a submission move, and then Cole's yelling, she could end Sasha's career right here. And then out comes Bayley to make the save. Bayley comes in to check on her friend Sasha. I understand Sasha cannot be in the title picture and can be champion forever, but I don't like her getting squashed and buried by Nia Jax week after week. It's stupid. So up next, we had a Texas Tornado tag team match. Enzo Amore and Big Cass taking on Jinder Mahal and Rusev with Lana, which, that dress Lana was wearing, sexy as hell. She looked sexy as fuck. So, Rusev, you're a lucky man. Very lucky man. So, Enzo cuts a promo in the beginning of the match as usual, before the match, and he says, what the hell is that on your face, Rusev? What is it? What are you wearing on your face? Is that a windshield wiper? That was damn funny. So, Enzo and Big Cass win. I didn't really pay attention to the match. All I know is they won. And this feud between Jinder Mahal, Rusev, Enzo, and Cass, this feud needs to end. It's been going on like 2 months, and it's been enough already. Now to not the main event, but to the final segment of Raw. They show Triple H backstage arriving in a limo. He comes out of the limo. Triple H comes out to his King of King theme. He comes out, cuts a pretty long promo. I thought the promo was too long. He was yelling, screaming about how I gave you everything, Rollins, I handed you everything on a silver platter, and then you turn your back on me, and you wouldn't be nothing without me, all crap like that. And that's just stupid, because To be real, Rollins was in the Indies, and the guy was super talented. Then the guy went to Ring of Honor, was a Ring of Honor World Champion. The guy was super talented. Then you signed him, WWE. And he's super talented in FCW. Then he's the first NXT champion, so that's a good storyline that they could use for the WrestleMania match. That Rollins was the first NXT champion. They got footage of it. And Triple H, I guess, could use that against Rollins, that he built him as a future, as making him the first NXT champion. So it was a good promo from Triple H, but it went on too long. And then Triple H gets down to business and says, Rollins, get your ass out here. I'm right here. Get your ass out here. Out comes Rollins. He's standing on the ring apron, and he's standing there or on the stage. He's standing there for a while, takes his shirt off, heads to the ring. Before Rollins can get in the ring, Samoa Joe freaking Joe debuts, takes out Rollins, just does a running attack out of nowhere, takes out Rollins, starts beating the crap out of Rollins. Triple H ends up leaving the ring, and he lets Samoa Joe deal with Rollins and just take him out and beat the crap out of him. So Samoa Joe beats the dog shit out of Seth Rollins, beats the crap out of him, puts him in the ring, does a couple, what are those called? The back splashes. He does 3 of those. And then he chokes him out with the Kikita clutch, and it was awesome. It was great to see Samoa Joe on the main roster. It was great to see Samoa Joe finally on Monday Night Raw. I think SmackDown Live would be a better place for Samoa Joe, but I'm okay with him on Raw for now. Maybe he could get drafted in June or July to SmackDown. Samoa Joe debuts. Great end of the show. That was an A+. The rest of the show, D, was a D-. I wasn't into it. Hope you enjoyed my Raw review. They were in Laredo, Texas, and the crowd was pretty weak. Very weak crowd. San Antonio crowd was better. And I think they're in, not Houston. NXT San Antonio on Saturday. That crowd was awesome. And the Royal Rumble crowd was pretty damn good also. But tonight, the crowd was weak, and I wasn't into Raw. I wasn't feeling it. Maybe because I'm really tired. I don't know. But hope you enjoyed my Raw review for After the Rumble 2017. Follow me on Twitter at WWE NXT Guy. Also subscribe, like, share, comment on my videos. Bye for now.